I'm so thankful that you're here today, and I created a sacred space today with music, with my beautiful candle here, and I have something very important to share, and I actually don't even know how to start this because it means a lot to me. So, as you might already knew from my last weeks and my last months, that something happened in my life, a huge transformation, and also a big, how can I say, personal change. And that has an impact on my business. This has an impact on my personal life. That has an impact on my family life. That has an impact on almost everything in my life. And my journey as an online creator started 7-8 years ago. And it started as being a social media manager and helping people to be seen online. And then I started to become an online business coach. And I truly loved this journey so much because I could help so many people, over 1,000 people that I helped to bring more into freedom, into a more free lifestyle, working from anywhere in the world. And I have to say that I'm not creating any business related content anymore because I feel it's time for a change. And it's like a snake that sheds their skin. And I will stay being a business coach. And I also help people to be seen on social media, but it is just like a 10% part of what I actually do, because what I do is way bigger than that. I help people to transform and to heal, to become the best version of themselves in their life, to be more free, but not only on the outside, not only financially, not only location dependent, not only time flexible by having an own online business. No. It's also very important to be free on the inside, to be mentally free, emotionally free, and spiritually free, and every other form of freedom that you can imagine. And I started this already last summer to become a coach for all these parts, but I wasn't there yet. I wasn't ready myself yet. And I feel like now is the time for a big change. And I had to leave a lot of stuff behind in the last months, and that comes from my personal life that changed a lot. And that has an impact on my business because I'm a creator, creating out of my heart, creating out of what I think is my truth. And that means that, a lot in this business here also will change. And I start to tell you the biggest news for me personally. You know that I host retreats all around the world, in Ibiza, in Mexico, and many other places. And we had a beautiful Reconnect retreat last year in the Mexican jungle. And this was a very special one because I created it with very special people. And I thought I'm going to do this retreat this year again. But as some personal things changed in my life, I decided to give it a new spirit, give it a new name, give it a new everything. So this is the birth moment of a new event series. It will be not the only one. And it's going to be called Rebirth Retreat. So the Reconnect retreat was last year. That was my old me. There was a beautiful collaboration that has its end now. And I'm a bit emotional. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. And I love you so much. And this Rebirth Retreat is something very special because it has a new spirit, a new me, but also a new program, which is the same like last time, but even better now because we add some new things to it. And we have 5 days in the jungle of Mexico from the 1st to the 5th of March, which will be completely magical. But on the day after, there will be an event from partners of me, not going to be hosted from me that day, but from my partners, which will be also held with plant medicine. And that has a special, a very special mixture to join my retreat. And then after having the chance to join this beautiful evening with a shaman in Mexico in the jungle, in the same venue that I do my retreat the 5 days before. And I highly, highly, highly invite you to have a look at my new version of this retreat, because it has a new spirit, the same program, but even better with added value, with a new coach that is me, because I feel like I'm reborn. I did some very special things in the last months. For example, in the beginning of the year, I did my 5 MEO Bufu ceremony. They brought me closer to myself and showed me for the first time how it feels to love myself from the inside out without needing approval or validation from others. And to integrate what I've learned there was a very rough process, because knowing is one thing, feeling is the other thing, and then bringing it into life is a completely different story, because that needs commitment to yourself. It needs a lot of dedication and also work to bring your wisdom that might be there already in you, in the life, in practice. So, yeah, I have to breathe in between. I'm sorry. And then I started on a very emotional journey in the last months and did my ayahuasca in December this year, like last year. And that really brought me closer to myself. And I could release some trauma. I could also work on my patterns in my mind. I could break free from everything that was not longer serving me. And that has to do with childhood topics, that has to do with my family, that has to do with my earlier relationships, that has to do with my friendships, about the way I see myself, about who I want to become, who I want to be, and what I want to create in the future. And that showed me, that scenery in ayahuasca showed me who I want to be. And I want to create more from a place of love and abundance than ever before. And that means that new creations gonna follow, new products, new events, a complete new event series all around the globe. And of course, with beautiful facilitators that gonna help me, with my partners. And I'm very, very happy, to, introduce all of them to you in the, future. And I have really angels around me, I have to say, true angels that help me along my way to let me see who I really am, what power is in me, because I did always feel it, but not in that amount. And I'm here for something special. I'm here to guide you into more freedom, into more love, and into your full potential, whatever that means for you, and into a life full of passion and purpose. And I'm very excited to see what we can create together for you guys, starting with the change of the retreat, which will be the same dates, like I said, 1st to 5th of March this year in Mexico, in Akumal. This is going to be next to Tulum, next to Playa del Carmen. And I'm so happy for everybody who takes the chance to apply for that spot, because that's going to be out of a different dimension. Imagine, guys, you feel kind of lost. You feel kind of, I don't know where to go with my life, maybe a little bit heartbroken from something, or whatever you feel like right now. And you enter the jungle. You enter the depths of the green, nurturing, abundant nature soul of the jungle, and all its beautiful spirits with it. And you, for the first time, have the chance to really connect deeply to yourself and realize who you actually are. And that's what we're going to create there, to make you see what kind of potential you truly have hidden inside of you. But also we're going to see what is needed to die in your life, an old version of yourself, or maybe people that, needed to be let go of, or a job that doesn't fit anymore to you and who you want to be. Give me 1 second. Alexa, Lautstärke 3. Then I don't have to scream so loud. I'm sorry. It's a crazy journey for every one of us, and we will never be ready. We will never be finished. We will never be perfect, but we will be us in our truest essence. And that is what I wish for you. And that is what I'm gonna help you create if you want to work with me. So this all is getting more spiritual, more abundant, more free from the mind, from the heart, but also more connected to myself, which will be seen in my creations in the future. Of course, I have very big ideas. And as you might know me already, in the last 7-8 years now that I'm creating already on Instagram, which is insane if I think about it, so much time, that I always reinvent myself, that I always reinvent how business can work and how it can be for all of us, and how we, for example, use the new techniques for the better, for the good cause, and to be helpful and not to hinder us or affect us negatively. And I did see that a lot of people looking for orientation, and a lot of people feel lost right now. And I can truly understand that, because what happened in the last 2-3 years was immense for the nervous system. And I feel like a lot of people have problems keeping up with what exactly happened within them, but also on the external world. And a lot of business people, they always think they need to become better and higher and more efficient and more whatever, scaling up the business and having more money and all this stuff. And this is great, guys. This is beautiful to have a lot of money. It makes fun. You can do great, good things with it. But I do really feel that we lost something along the way. And that means personal well-being should be always on the front, on the most important part. Stress management, burnout prevention, creating from passion, from love, from purpose. And I hope I can find the right words today. I'm very sorry I didn't prepare anything. I just wanted to let everything flow, and I hope my words reach you. And I'm looking forward to a beautiful month in Mexico. 2 months, actually. I'm looking forward to this beautiful retreat where we have breathwork sessions, meditation, yoga, ice bathing to really release the tension in the body. We have yoga, we have dancing, we have a lot of nice music sessions. We have personal coaching sessions from me and my co-facilitators that will be at site. And we will be secluded from noise, from everyday crazy madness that life offers normally, and be completely away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, and really be there in nature with like-minded people, connecting to the spirits, connecting to our heart, connecting to other beautiful creators and people that are freedom seekers and want to do good in the world. And that's what kind of people will be there, because I only let people go there with me that have the heart at the right place. Maybe also one major change that is happening in the next months. All my creations from before, which have a huge business impact, or how can I say, a huge business side, of course, because I was a business coach before, and I still am, like I said, but not in that amount anymore. In a different version, in a better version. So all these creations from the past will be sold out with amazing offers. And I will call it the rebirth months. So everybody has the chance to help him or herself in a transition process where you might be in right now, to transform their lives, to become a better version of themselves, to learn, to improve, to evolve, whatever you want to call it. And I want to give special offers this month. Also special places to work with me, special coaching spots to make bigger impact, to transform lives, but not from a mainly money focused mindset, but more from a love, abundant, and helpful way. Let's say like that. Yeah. So that is going to be it. The Reconnect retreat is going to be the Rebirth retreat, and we're going to create a new blissful event, 1st to 5th of March, with a following day, with a shaman that is there at the venue as well, that you could connect with if you feel the calling. And if you don't feel the calling for the plant medicine on the 6th of March, you don't have to do it. It's not my offer. It's just an offer from somebody I know that has had a huge impact on me in my life. And yeah. And for the rest, you can join the retreat from the 1st to the 5th of March, like I already said. And I can't wait for your applications. Give me 1 or 2 days to change the website. Like I said, the program will be the same, but yeah, just the spirit, the storytelling, and all the emotional aspect of the retreat and the name will be changed. That helps me to step into my power, into my full energy, to promote this event, of course, and to find the right people, to be very selective, because we don't take anyone just like they sign up for it. You can apply for it, and then we're going to call you. We're going to have a talk with you, and we see if that is really the right event for you. And if that fits into the group, if that fits into the program, what we have planned. So it can be a magical experience for all of the people who are going to join, and for me as well. And I'm pretty sure it will. So yeah, that's the major changes. And also, I don't see myself anymore as only a business coach. I don't see myself like that anymore since a year already. But sometimes transition processes take some time, take some while to, yeah, to evolve. How can I say? To evolve in their full power? Is that English? Forget about it. I hope you get the idea. And yeah, we're getting there. So what will happen is that the one-to-one coaching will be not only about business, it will be also about your personal changes, your personal transition process, transformations. So if you do feel the calling to work with me, if you do feel the calling of, hey, I want to change something in my life, but I don't know exactly where to begin. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck in a very tough process and I don't know how to get out of there. You can reach out to me. Either I can help you or my business network of amazing people that are working in therapy, in coaching, but also in healing segment and stuff like that, that might help you. And I'm pretty sure we're going to find a way. So yeah, guys, if your life, for example, is not at the place where it should be, and if you're not 100% happy with what is unfolding in your life right now, that's completely okay. You don't have to have it figured out, all of it. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be ready at the place where you should be or where you want to be. That's not necessary right now. But I always say it's worth stepping into this path of growth and evolving into the right direction. And it doesn't have to be that you end up where you want to end up. Maybe on the way you decide to change the direction or the path, and that's fine too. But if you do feel like, I don't even know where to start, and I just know I need to change something, and I want to change something, and I don't know where to begin, please text me, and we're going to find a way together. That's very important, because what I felt like in the last 2 years more or less is in the moment I open up to people, in the moment I shared my thoughts and my feelings with amazing people, with my friends, with my family, but also with coaches, therapists, and healers all around the globe, I really felt like, wow, I'm not alone here. And we're all in this together and walking each other home. And I'm getting goosebumps when I talk about it. So it's very important to open up to people and speak your feelings, speak about your feelings, speak about your mind. And you will see that there will be help from a lot of sides, from a lot of places that you could never imagine. And I'm blessed for all the angels around me that opened their heart for me, that opened their arms for me. I'm blessed that I can share this love and abundance now with you. And I'm opening my arms for you as well. I hope you can see it. And I'm sending out a big hug to every one of you. And if you're fighting with yourself right now, or if you're struggling with something, or you're fighting with someone else, I hope you find peace, forgiveness, and love, and your strength in it. Because out of strength, you can build a lot. And almost all my creations, almost all of my success that I ever had, all of my freedom that I have is coming from a lot of pain. It's coming from a lot of struggles, from challenges, from tears. It's coming from sweat, from fighting. And I would ever do it again. And it was so worth it. And I hope you guys never forget that it's worth it. All the stuff that you do in the end will pay out. But you need to open up to people. You need to speak. You need to connect. Because connection is what makes us humans human. And I just wish for every one of you that you open up the eyes for possibilities, for new beginnings, for changes, for chances. And that only can happen if you let go of what is not longer serving you. That can only happen if you let go of what is holding you back. And that can only happen if you step in your power, even though it can hurt from time to time. When you step in your power, when you say yes to life, and when you say, I want a better life for myself, I want to be free, I want to be me, I want to be in love, I want to be whatever you want to call it. When you make a decision and tell the universe what you want, it can also deliver. God can deliver, Jesus can deliver, call it whatever you want. Call it the universe, call it the spirits, doesn't really matter. For me, it doesn't matter. But if you send it out, it will come back to you. That's what I realized. Yeah. Do you have any questions, guys? Do you have anything I can answer you? Then you can always text me privately or here in the chat if you want to. I also upload this live again on my podcast in the upcoming days, maybe tomorrow. Sometimes, like I already said, you need to shed the old skin and grow into your new version. And this time feels sometimes very, very painful to set yourself out of this skin, out of this too tight fitting dress. And you don't have to walk this way, this path alone. You can walk it with like-minded people. You can walk it with me. You can walk it with your friends. You can walk it with a coach. You can walk it whatever is helpful to you. Sometimes it's more things than only one. but don't walk it alone. You don't have to. It just makes it harder. And the most beautiful thing that we have in this world is connection, human connection. So coming from the Reconnect retreat and turning it into a rebirth event doesn't mean that there will be no connection. There will be a lot of connection. Just almost no internet connection, but a lot of connection between hearts and to nature and to the spirits and to ourselves. And imagine what can happen if you sit down with yourself 5 days in a row. When you let go of the daily life and the daily habits and the daily things you need to do or you think you need to do, or you just be with yourself and people want to lift you up. And then imagine how your life can turn around in 5 days. I did a lot of retreats and a lot of events in the last years, and I can tell you, people come on the first day and they leave like a different person on the last day. And why is this? Because they finally take time to listen to their soul, to listen to their heart, to their intuition, because they're away from home. They're away from all this conditioning. They're away from all the people holding them back sometimes. They're away from social media noise. They're away from all this messy chaos that is happening outside, from the media, from the politics, from everything that is just numbing us and helping us to not listen to ourselves. So please do yourself the favor. If you don't do it with me, join a retreat that is helpful for you. Go into silence. Go into Vipassana. I want to do that this year as well. Do a wellness weekend, whatever, and just let your phone at home. Go there alone, maybe without people that you already know. Connect with new people that bring you inspiration, creativity, and connection. That see you for who you really are. And then make choices from there. And for everybody who is interested in what exactly happened in me, then you can check the last live. I fixed it on my on the Instagram feed about my ayahuasca ceremony, and from that moment on, a lot of things changed within my family, within my friendships, within my personal life, within my business already, and I'm very excited to see what's happening next. And maybe this is not your way of doing it. Doesn't have to be. I'm not saying that is the only solution, that's the only way out. No, it's not. Just take time to find yours. It can be through journaling, it can be through yoga, it can be through meditating, through dancing, it can be through connecting with friends, it can be going on a retreat, it can be going jogging, whatever it is for you, but take your time. So you're not a plastic ball, or how you say, a jumping ball from one side to another, and people can make with you what they want to. You become easily manipulative? Yeah. You become easily manipulative if you stop listening to yourself and only listening on what's outside. When you're not centered, when you're not connected to yourself and to something higher that is leading you, when you're not creating out of love, you become very manipulative from everything, from the system, from the politics, from the media, from your boyfriend, from your girlfriend, from your wife, from your husband, from your friends, from your family, from almost everyone. And this is where a lot of people end up being in a toxic relationship. And guys, I can tell a lot of things about that, which I don't. That's not my topic here. But in my early teenager years, I suffered a lot. And not only them. But yeah, maybe you guys can relate to that somehow. And a lot of people get manipulated from the boss, from the friends, from the partner, whatever it is. And that's because they're running around in their little wheel of life, like a hamster, not looking to the left and the right, not taking time for themselves, and checking in with themselves with the heart, not with the mind, because the mind can tell us a lot of crazy stuff. The mind can tell us where we're not good at, where we're not ready yet, what we should better do, how it ever has been. But does that lead us to where we want to be? Yeah, I think I don't even have to say much more. I'm happy that you listened. And I'm very, very excited for the next months. Stepping back into my power, creating new beautiful things that help you heal, transform, become more free from the inside out, not only on the outside, and making you realize what's your true essence, your truth, and what's important to you. So a lot of people forgot about that, and they only follow what's important to others. And the beautiful thing is, if we start growing and transforming, a lot of on the outside is going to change as well. So if you want that other people change, if you want that the world is going to change, then start with yourself and see what happens next. That's what I learned in the last month as well. Guys, I'm done for today. I think I will go live in the next days with another creator here on Instagram and speak more about self-love, determination, and creations, business creations, but also living creations for the life that come from the heart. And if you don't have to do things anymore, for example, earning a lot of money or being seen or being valued or being validated. So if that all doesn't matter anymore, if it doesn't matter what other people think of you, if it doesn't matter what other people say about you, if somebody judges or not, if that all is not having any impact anymore, then you're truly free. And if you don't have to prove yourself anymore, to have to do this or that to be valuable, then there's nothing you need to do. There's nothing you have to do. There are only things that you can do that feel right, and you follow them out of excitement, out of fun, joy, bliss, passion, whatever you want to call it. And I think the new age that is just starting right now. You can also call it the future. You can also call it the next years, if you want to call it more down to earth. It's starting now. It already started. We are in Aquarius age. So if you're into astrology, for example, then you know that. And Aquarius sign is my star sign. And that stands for innovation, creativity, and new spirit. It stands for freedom. It stands to standing up for the values, for the things that are really important to us. And what is important to me is freedom, is love, excitement, euphoria, gratitude, growth, joy. And that's what I'm gonna stand up for. And I hope everybody finds the strength to stand up for themselves, for the things that are important to them, what they value, after they realized who they really are. And who they don't have to be anymore. And when you come out of this, everything that follows after. So give my attachment, feel my confusion, lights in that space that beyond our illusion. Sometimes a lot of illusions need to break away from you so you can see clear again. And I think long time I haven't seen that clear like I see now, and I can truly see it in my eyes. I don't know if you recognized it, but my eyes are so more bright and shiny and there. And it's like a huge shadow passed away from me. And yeah, that's why my beautiful retreat is going to be the rebirth of a new era, of a new era, of a new era. Of me, and maybe also of you. I'm very excited. Text me if you're interested. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more in the next days with a very emotional storytelling that comes out of my heart because it's my own story. And stay tuned for big things in the next weeks and months, in the next days. Nothing more to say, I think. Sending out love and light. And like we say in yoga, the light in me honors the light in you. And I hope you find all the strengths that you need right now, whatever you may go through. And if you don't, connect to people that can guide you with the light out of the darkness.